Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RGL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 postseason is on the air. We are at Oakland-Alameda County Coliseum. This is Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland Athletics. The Yankees come off fresh from their victory over the Baltimore Orioles in the wild card playoffs in the wild card series. The Athletics are the number 1 team overall in the entire postseason. The road to the World Series goes through Oakland. So this is Oakland's first game here in the postseason. This is the Yankees' second. And of course, if you have to play in a wild card, you have to start with your next pitcher into the division series. That can be a blessing also later, because it's possible if you move through the division series, your number 1 could be up against their number 4. It all depends how things can go. But that's why the wild card can be a boon, but it can also be a curse or a blessing, depending how things go. Brian B., Doug Sessoms, Tracy Meehan, and DB join us here at Oakland Coliseum. And Joel Turney. So it's good to see you here today. Yes, the Yankees are in the postseason. They did make it. They did get in, and they won their wild card series against the Orioles. They only had to win 1 game because that's all the American League could send. But tonight, so far, we've had some very exciting games here in the division series round, and we've only just started it. So without further ado, I guess we should get started tonight. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, their number 1 starter, Catfish Hunter, Hall of Famer. Well, duh. 21 wins, 7 losses, 2.04 ERA, 191 strikeouts and 64 walks in 72. We are at Oakland-Alameda County Coliseum. Neutral, but can be a hitter's park. 120 home runs hit there in 72. Adds 1 to strikeouts, but subtracts 2 from walks. So you're not really sure how Oakland Coliseum will play, but we will see what happens tonight as we get started. The Yankees, well, they got a big win over Jim Palmer and the Orioles. Can they now get a big one over Catfish Hunter and the A's? So far, Yankee magic is alive and well, but let's see if it happens here in Southern California. Let's go to the top of the first, or Northern California, I should say. Leading off for the Yankees will be the second baseman, Horace Clarke. He was 3 for 6 in the wild card series. We're going to use yellow, white, and green dice. Athletics are the home team. Fans here at the Coliseum know the Yankee magic is alive and well, but the swinging A's looking to put them to bed. Well, it's only first game of this division series. Let's go to the first pitch. Hunter, 2-3. That's a range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 4-3. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Sal Bando. His range is a 4. And he'll get past him, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Horace Clarke. So Clarke continues to hit well here, picking off from the first game of the wild card series. And already Clarke is on second with a leadoff double. That'll bring up the third baseman, Bernie Allen, a 227. He was 1 for 5 in the wild card series. Strategy roll. Clarke will stay put. Hunter with the pitch. Hunter, 6-6. That's an automatic out. And that's a fly ball to center field. Getting to that will be Angel Mangual. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Clarke, base runner 3, hit to center -2. Mangual 0. Clarke will get to third on a 1, but he will stay put. So 1 down. And now that'll bring up the center fielder, Bobby Mercer. 1 for 3 in the wild card series, and he hit a home run. He has 1 homer on the postseason. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Clarke stays where he is. Hunter, 6-4, strikeout 3, swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Catfish, 2 down. And now we will see the left fielder, Roy White. White was 3 for 5 in the wild card series. Clark on at second base. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Nothing on the 4. Clark will stay where he is. Hunter with the pitch. 4-2. Hit by pitch. 14 is high. White. 5-2. It's a base hit past short. It's a single. Clark, base runner forward with 2 outs. And that should be good enough. Yep, he's going to come around first. He will score, and the Yankees are on the board first. A 1-0 lead already for the Yankees as they will get on the first run on the board on an RBI single by Roy White. And that'll bring up the new first baseman, Ron Blomberg, a .268 average, 14 homers, and 49 RBIs. Blomberg is in there for the injured Felipe Alou from the wild card series. Alou is going to miss 8 games of this postseason, so he will not be in the division series at all. And who knows how many games of the LCS if he gets there. Strategy roll. That is an 8. White will stay put. Hunter, 1-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Blomberg, 4-3, and that's flied to left field. And Joe Rudy will get to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. The Yankees jump out first, but we will go to the bottom of the first. As David Vega joins us here at Oakland Coliseum, along with Jeremy Brooks. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight, their number 2 starter, Mel Stottlemyre, 14 wins, 18 losses, a 3.22 ERA, 110 strikeouts, 72 walks, and 72. The Athletics now get their turn. Leading off is the shortstop, Bert Campaneris, 240 average, 8 homers, 32 RBIs, and 72. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 2-6. That's a double question mark. Righty, 1-12 is a single up the middle. That's a 9. It's a base hit. Campaneris sends that right up the middle past the pitcher, and the A's start with a man on. And now here comes the left fielder, Joe Rudy. 305 average, 19 homers, 75 RBIs, and 72. Infield is a double play depth. Campaneris at 52 stolen bases. He's not getting any here. Rudy, an excellent bunter, but he's going to swing. Stottlemyre, 2-3. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-1. Grounded right at the plate. That's going to get picked up by John Ellis, and he's going to throw to first to get the out. Campaneris will move on to second, and there is 1 out. And no, I do not do a double play with the catcher throwing to second and then going to first. Even Chris said he's never seen that before. So it's an automatic out at first. The runner does move to second, and that is how we do it easily. But Campaneris does move to second base. And now on the ground out. And that will bring up the right fielder, Reggie Jackson, Hall of Famer. Yeah, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. 265 average, 25 homers, 75 RBIs, and 72. Possible, but not unusually. According to Chris, he says he's never seen that. So if that's the case, then I will not ever do that. I don't see a catcher throwing to second. You think at the ground at the plate, here's the thing about that, Tracy. I'm not saying you're wrong, but here's the thing. Grounded at the plate, which means the ball is in front of the catcher. The catcher has to get the ball. The catcher has to pick up the ball first. By the time he gets the ball, the runner on first is halfway to second. There's no way he gets him. He's got to go to first to get the out. Strategy roll, and Campaneris will stay put. Stottlemyre will go ahead and pitch. Stottlemyre, 1-5, that's a blank. Jackson, 3-4, and that is a grounder to short. That'll get taken care of there by Gene Michael. The throw goes to first. Campaneris will go to third. So Jackson goes ahead and grounds out. Runner moves over. And now we'll see the third baseman, Sal Bando, a .236 average, 15 homers, and 77 RBIs. 2 men down, tying run at third. And nothing happening on the 8. Campy stays where he is. Stottlemyre, 2-5. Error on a grounder. Bando, 5-3. It is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. And that ball is hit to Bernie Allen. His error rating is an 11. That's a 16. He's got it. And he will throw to first to get the out. And the inning is over. Of course, that would have scored a run. No run and a hit for the Athletics. And the Yankees hold on to a 1-0 lead here after only the first. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the right fielder, Johnny Coliseum. He was 1 for 3 in the wild card series. Hunter, 4-1, strikeout 18. That will miss. Coliseum, 5-6, ground ball to first base. And it will be Matty Alou getting to that. He'll take it himself, 1 out. And now we'll bring up the catcher, John Ellis. Very capable hitter. 294 average, 5 homers, 25 RBIs. John Ellis is in there for the injured Thurman Munson. And Munson has to miss 5 games. He has to miss 5 games, so he will miss the entire ALDS and maybe part of the LCS if the Yankees get there earlier. So there is no Thurman Munson for this series. Hunter with the pitch, as Munson was injured in the game against Baltimore. 3-1, strikeout 10. Called strike 3 on Ellis. He got him. And that is strikeout number 2 for Hunter. And now we'll see the shortstop, Gene Michael. He was 0 for 5 in the wild card series. Hunter with the pitch. Hunter, 1-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Michael, 4-1. That's grounded to second base. That'll get taken care of by Ted Kubiak. And a much better inning for Catfish as he retires the side in order. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Athletics will be the first baseman, Matty Alou. 307 average, 4 homers, 47 RBIs. Alou was with the St. Louis Cardinals most of the 1972 season, wound up on the Athletics later. He has the highest amount of bats. He's the best first baseman I think they got in terms of average. Matty Alou is the starter for the A's against the righties, and probably will be in there most. I think he'll be sharing time with Epstein. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 3-3. That is a blank, not tired. Alou, 1-1, and that's grounded to second base. That'll get handled by Horace Clark. And over to first for the out. Next up is the center fielder, Angel Mangual. 246 average, 5 homers, 32 RBIs. Doug Hutt joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Stottlemyre, 1-2, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck them out. First strikeout for Stottlemyre, 1-2 down now. And now here comes the catcher, Dave Duncan, 218 average, 19 homers though, 59 RBIs in 72. Stottlemyre, 2-2, strikeout, 20 is high. Duncan, 3-2, base hit. He'll hit that one into left field. And a 2-out base knock for the Athletics. And now we will see the second baseman, Ted Kubiak, a 205 average and 15 RBIs in 72. Duncan, not really a threat to do anything, and he will stay right where he is. Stottlemyre, 1-2, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck them out. The inning is over. Second strikeout for Stottlemyre, no runs and a hit. Remains 1-0 Yankees after 2. Top of the third coming up. And leading off for the Yankees will be the pitcher, Mel Stottlemyre. And he can hit 200 average and 7 RBIs in 72. Hunter with the pitch. Hunter, 2-2, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck them out. That'll be the third K for Catfish. Next batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 1, got a double his first time up and scored. Hunter, 6-3, strikeout 2. He got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Catfish. Maybe Hunter had to settle down with first inning jitters. Allen is the next batter. He is 0 for 1. Hunter with the deal. Catfish, 6-4, strikeout 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Side retired. Strikeout number 5 for Hunter as he strikes out the side. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Speaking of Hunter, Catfish Hunter will lead off for Oakland. He's also a very capable hitter, a .219 average and 5 RBIs in 72. 1-0 Yankees, bottom of the third. Stottlemyre, 2-4. That's a blank. Hunter, 6-4. And against the righty, it's a base hit right past third. So Hunter gets the leadoff hit, and he will hold at first base. And Hunter says, DH? I don't need no stinking DH. Next batter is Campaneris. Campaneris has got a base hit his first time up, infield double play. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Hunter staying right where he is. Stottlemyre, 2-6, double question mark, righty, 1-12, base hit up the middle. That's a 5, and that's a single. It's a base hit for Campaneris. Hunter will not have the speed. He will hold at second base. And right now, the A's got runners at first and second and no one out. Second hit of the game for Campy. And it will now bring up Rudy. Rudy is 0 for 1. Infield is still at double play depth. And nothing happening on the strat. Stottlemyre will pitch to Rudy. Stottlemyre, 5-4, range play. Rudy, 2-2. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Horace Clark. He wasn't too bad. His range is a double play depth. His range normally is a 3, but a double play depth, it's a 2. And that's a base hit. It'll go right past him, and that will be a base hit for Rudy. Hunter will have enough speed. His base running rating is a 2. He will score. This game is tied. Campy definitely has enough speed to get to third, and we're tied at 1. RBI single for Joe Rudy. 3 straight base hits in a row, and now here comes Reggie. Reggie is 0 for 1, and they're going to call the infield in on this one. Jackson did not have many double plays in 72. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Nobody moves. Stottlemyre. 1-1. That is a blank. Reggie. 6-1. And he popped up that one. It's a pop out to second base. And getting under that's going to be Clark. And he'll make the catch for the out. Runners have to hold, obviously. It'll bring up Bando. Bando 0 for 1. Strategy again. Nothing on the 8. The infield is staying. The infield is going to stay in. Stottlemyre will go ahead, and he will pitch as Vita Productions joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Yes, back in 1970, before the invention of Mount Davis, yes, Oakland Coliseum was a decent ballpark. Had a very nice view of the California hills. Stottlemyre, 4-3, error on a throw. Bando, 1-3. That's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Mercer for out number 2. Now, Mercer has an error rating of a 2. That is a 2. So Mercer is going to make a throwing error if a throw occurs. Now, Bando, his sacrifice fly is a 1. This will not count as a throw if it is a 1. It is not. So now Campaneris, base runner 4. And let's see here. Mercer, a -1 arm, a 1-3. Campaneris will score. He does, but it is a throwing error. That is going to be an error on a throw. So Campaneris will come in to score for the A's. It's 2-1. And on an error on a throw, I just want to double check my rules here. The question is, does the runner on first go to second? And I don't think he does. On an error on a throw, he probably would not go to second base. If he was out, he would have been safe. So he is safe. It would be an extra base. I'm going to say Rudy goes to second on that, and Bando scores. It's 2-1 A's. And that will be an error, which allows Rudy to go to second. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that's an error. That'll be the first error on the Yankees, as Mercer has a bad throw and throws that one away, allowing Rudy to take second base. So now there is 2 outs now. Yeah, he'd be tagging on. He may be tagging on the throw first to second. Usually don't see that. But I'm going to say he goes to second because the throw was wide. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to agree with you on that, though, Tracy. Here comes Alou. Alou is 0 for 1. 2 outs, but now the A's have taken a 2-1 lead here in the third. Strategy. Nothing on the 9. Rudy will stay put. Stottlemyre. 4-6. That's a blank. Alou. 5-2, and that's grounded to second base. This time Clark will get to that one. He will toss it over and retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and the A's have taken a 2-1 lead here after 3. And I may check that because it's an error on a throw. I just want to double check and make sure of something. Timeout. Even I, as good as I am with this game, even I have to check a few things. The A-bar, 3 advancing runner gets the base, a throwing error. Any trailing runners advance 1 base as well. So a holding runner, instead play it like above. Advancing runner gets the advanced base. Advanced base for possible error check. If error, proceed to play out as normal. A holding runner and trailing runners get the advanced base on a throwing error. Okay, so any trailing runners get the advanced base on a throwing error. So he would have been the trailing runner, so he would go to second. So that would be correct. So I did play it right. I'll double check with Chris maybe later. I don't think it mattered. The run scores anyway. We go to the top of the 4, 2-1 A's. Catfish back on the mound. And leading off for the Yankees will be Bobby Mercer. He's 0 for 1. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 3-5. That's an automatic out. And it's a fly out to left. That'll be handled by Joe Rudy. And he'll make the play. 1 out. Next batter is White. White got a base hit his first time up and scored the run. Dan Atkins joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Hunter, 1-6. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-3. That's fly to left field. And that, once again, is going to be Rudy. He'll take a step backward, but get it. 2 down. Next up is Bloomberg. He's 0 for 1. Hunter, he'll go ahead. Catfish. 5-2, walk 2. That's ball 4. He walks Bloomberg. That's the first walk given up by Catfish. As he walks Ron Bloomberg to first, that'll bring up a chance for Coliseum. Coliseum is 0 for 1. Bloomberg had no stolen bases, and he will not get any here. Hunter with the pitch. Hunter, 3-6, error on a throw. Coliseum, 5-2. Nope, that's going to be a fly ball to left field. And once again, Rudy's going to make the play. And he's going to make all 3 putouts and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the A's will be Angel Mangual. He is 0 for 1. Stottlemyre will go ahead and pitch. Stottlemyre, 4-3, error on a throw. Mangual, 1-4. That's a base hit to right field. It's going to be a single for Mangual. Coliseum will not. There won't be a throwing error because there's nobody on base, so it's a leadoff hit. Next batter is Duncan. Duncan is 1 for 1. Got a base hit his first time up. Infield double play. Mangual, and that is a 2. Do they get the hit and run? They do get the hit and run here, but Angel Mangual, he's dead meat if Duncan strikes out. And why would you want to do that? He's got 20s at home run power. You let Duncan swing. Stottlemyre, 6-3, blank. Duncan, 4-1, ground ball to third. 4-4-5. Second base pivot, Clark 0, 1-5. And that is a double play. 2 down. Duncan grounds out around the horn. 5-4-3, first double play of the game. Next batter is Kubiak. Kubiak is 0 for 1. Stottlemyre, he'll go ahead and pitch. Stottlemyre 5-1, that's a blank. Kubiak 6-4, and that's a line drive right to short, but Gene Michael is there to get it, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the A's, still 2-1 after 4. In game 1 of this ALDS, the final game 1 of the round. Game 2s will start tomorrow. Top of the 5th, 2-1 A's. And leading off for the Yankees will be John Ellis, and he's 0 for 1. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 4-4. Double question mark, righty, 1-3's and out. The 5 is high. Ellis, 5-6, and he popped it out to short. And Campy says he'll get it. And he's going to get it in the infield, as a matter of fact. That's out number 1. Next up is Michael. Michael is 0 for 1 as Brian Patterson joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Catfish will pitch. Catfish, 4-2. Hit by pitch. 3 is high. Michael, 2-1, and that's flied to left. And Rudy's getting a lot of work out there. And he'll make the put out, 2 down. Next up is Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre is 0 for 1. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. 2-1, error on a grounder. Stottlemyre, 3-1. That's a fly out. That's a fly ball hit to right field. This time, Reggie Jackson, a future teammate of Catfish Hunter, over at with the Yankees, as a matter of fact, because both Catfish and Reggie will be on the Yankees. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Hunter. So since giving up 1 run on 2 hits, he's put goose eggs on the board all the way here. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. Time for a station break. This is the RJL Network. You never know when Steeler fan might try to steal my mom, so I had to set the alarm. Bottom of the 5th inning here, Athletics lead 2-1. And leading off for the Athletics will be Catfish Hunter. He got a base hit his first time up. Stottlemyre. He'll go ahead. This station break brought to you by the movie The Godfather, coming out on VHS soon. Did they have VHS Godfather in 1972? I would think 1972, that movie would be coming out in the theaters, I think, Clee baseball fan, wouldn't he? Godfather was 1972 is when the movie was out in the theater. Yeah, March 1972 for Godfather. Yeah, but VHS, did that exist in I don't remember seeing a video cassette machine back then. I think Godfather is coming out in the theaters in 1972. That's when the film was released, I think, right? I could be wrong. Stottlemyre will pitch. By the way, Clee baseball fan is here at Oakland Coliseum. Good to see Mr. Tim. Stottlemyre, 5-3 against a righty. Strikeout. That 4 will be good. He struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Stottlemyre. 1 out. On 9mm film. That's what I thought. Jim Connell joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Here's Campy. Campy is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 6-3. That is a blank. Campaneris, 4-4. And that is grounded to short. Taken care of there by Gene Michael. And he'll throw it over for the out, 2 down. And now Rudy. Rudy is 1 for 2, a single. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 1-3, strikeout 6. He got him, struck him out. And the inning is over. 4th K for Stottlemyre. And 1-2-3, go the A's. Stottlemyre's done a fine job himself. He is pitching against a superior team, but it's still 2-1 after 5. Top of the 6th, Catfish. He will be pitching to Horace Clark. Clark is 1 for 2, has a double in the game. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 2-6, that's a blank. Clark, 1-3, that's fly to left. And Joe Rudy is getting a lot of work in left field. That's going to be another put out for him, 1 down. Next batter is Allen. Allen is 0 for 2. Hunter, he'll go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 3-2, against a lefty. Home run result against a righty. Allen needs a 20. Well, Hunter went ahead and put that right over the plate. And Allen's going to send this one. Probably landed somewhere in the Bay Area. Kaboom! Home run, Bernie Allen. This game is tied. Bernie Allen will get his first home run of the postseason as Catfish goes ahead, puts that right over the plate, and it was the only place that ball was going was out. And we're tied at 2. So Catfish gives up a big-time bomb, and now the batter is Mercer. Mercer is 0 for 2. Still 1 out, top of the 6th. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 4-4. Pitcher result, 16 is high. Mercer, 1-1. Ground out to short. Campaneris will come up and get it. He will toss it over for out number 2. And now here comes White. White is 1 for 2. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Coliseum doesn't face the Bay. Well, somehow the ball wound up in the Bay. Whatever. Hunter, 3-1. Strikeout 12. That's high. White, 6-2. It's a power hit to right field. That's a 13, and against a righty, White's going to have himself a 2-out double. So here come the Yankees now as White gets his second hit of the game. It'll bring up Bloomberg, who's very capable. Bloomberg is 0 for 1 with a walk. The go-ahead run on second base right now. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Hunter will go ahead. Only if you hit it 13 million miles. Bleh. Hunter, 5-2. That's a walk. The 16 is high. Bloomberg, 4-3. And that's a fly out to left. And this time that'll be caught by Rudy. He will make it, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits. A solo bomb by Bernie Allen. And we're tied here going to the bottom of the 6th. D. Scott Howard, the GOAT Whisperer, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Leading off for the A's will be Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 2. Stottlemyre will go ahead and pitch to him. Stottlemyre, 2-1, walk, 14. That will miss. Jackson, 6-6. And that's ground ball to first base. Bloomberg will go ahead and take it to the bag himself for the first out. Next batter is Bando. Bando is 0 for 2. Stottlemyre with the pitch. 5-1. That's a blank. Bando, 2-2. That's ground out to shortstop. That'll be taken care of by Gene Michael. And they'll throw it over for out number 2. Now here's Alou. Alou is 0 for 2. Stottlemyre, he'll go ahead and pitch. Stottlemyre, 1-1. Blank. Alou, 3-6, and that's a power hit to right field. That's a 3. That's going to be a base hit against a righty. Alou gets a single to keep the inning going. That's his first hit of the game. It'll bring up Mangual. Mangual is 1 for 2. Alou had 13 stolen bases, and he doesn't get the steal sign. He's going to stay where he is. Stottlemyre looking in on Mangual. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum want to see a hit. Stottlemyre, 1-3, strikeout, 11. They're not going to see a hit. They're going to see a strikeout, and the inning is over. Strikeout number 5 for Stottlemyre. No runs and a hit. Close game here in game 1 of this ALDS. Tied at 2 after 6. Top of the 7th. Catfish will get back on the mound. Johnny Coliseum will lead off. He's 0 for 2. Catfish will go ahead and pitch. Catfish, 4-5. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-8. The 5 is good against a righty. Coliseum needs a 14. Do the Yankees take the lead? Yeah, by just about maybe about 10 or 15 feet. But that was a bad pitch, and that was a good hit. Kaboom! Home run, Johnny Coliseum! Yankees take the lead! Stadium groans. A solo bomb by Johnny Coliseum as Hunter puts that right over the plate. It's 3-2. And the Yankees now have a 1-run lead here. Action going on in the A's bullpen. The next batter is Ellis. Ellis is 0 for 2. Yankee magic just doesn't go away. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 6-1, walk 7. That's high. Ellis, a 5-4, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one past short, and that is a single for Ellis. And now here's Michael. Michael is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play. And nothing on the 10. Ellis will stay where he is. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 4-3. Walk, 5. Both 4. And right now, Hunter is completely becoming unglued. A home run, a single, and a walk. And the next batter is Stottlemyre, but they're going to go to the bench, even though Stottlemyre pitching a heck of a game. But you got a chance to get some runs here. You got to go to the bench. The Yankee bullpen is not bad. So they will go to the bench. And let's see who they're going to bring on to bat. And it is going to be... Coming on to bat for the Yankees will be Ron Swoboda, 248 average, a homer and 12 RBIs. Swoboda will come on to bat here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. This is a very good chance for the Yankees to get as many runs as possible. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Hunter's going to go ahead and pitch. Hunter, 4-4. That's a double question mark. That 10 is going to be too high. Swoboda, 4-5, it's a power hit to center field. That's an 8, and that's going to be a double for Ron Swoboda. Ellis will come in to score. That's a double to center. Michael, base runner 3, double to center +1, a 1-4. He will score. No, he'll hold it third. But Swoboda gets off the bench and gets a double. It's 4-2 Yankees. Stadium groans. Still nobody out. And now the batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 3. What are they going to do here with Hunter? He's not tired yet, but right now he can't get anyone out. And if he allows another run, I'm going to take him out. Infield coming in. Can't allow any more runs. Right now, the Yankees are the ones swinging here. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Catfish will pitch. Catfish, 6-5. That is a range play. Clark, 3-2 against the righty. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Joe Rudy. Not that great. His range is a 2. And he can't get it. And that's going to be a base hit to left field for Clark. Michael will score. Swoboda, base runner 2. Let's see here. Single to left, a 0. A 1-2. Swoboda will score. He will not. He'll hold it third. Clark on it first. It's 5-2 Yankees. Stadium groans. Still no one out, and that's got to be it for Catfish Hunter. As right now, the Yankees are just going ahead and knocking them out of there. And a 5-2 lead here in the 7th. The next batter is Allen. And Allen is 1 for 3 with a homer. He had a home run his last time up. And let's see what's going to be the pitch. They got left switch. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Dave Hamilton. 6 wins, 6 losses, no saves. A 2.93 ERA. He's a lefty. So that'll be it for Hunter. I suddenly just completely ran out of gas. So Dave Hamilton will be the second day's pitcher. Allen will bat. Infield still in. 5-2 here. The Yankees are suddenly exploding. Swoboda on it third, Clark on it first. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 18. Hamilton will pitch. Hamilton, 6-1, walk, 5, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And once again, I bring in a reliever, and the first thing he does is walk the batter. And Tracy Mears is asking for Daryl Knowles. Knowles was hurt at the end of 1972. He did not make the roster. Daryl Knowles was injured right at the end of 1972. He is not on the roster. He is not there. Remember, they had to be active at least for me to use them. Daryl Knowles was inactive at the end of the year. Bases are loaded, and here comes Mercer. Mercer is 0 for 3, still nobody out. In the top of the 7th inning, fans here at Oakland Coliseum cannot believe this. And they're going to do it. We'll do a real strategy roll, nothing on the 4. Swoboda stays where he is. Fans here hoping for a good pitch. But right now, nothing's going right for the A's. Hamilton, 6-2 against the lefty. Blank. Mercer, 2-3. And it's a line drive right to first. That is out number 1. That is out to number 1. A 1-5, there'll be a double play. And it will, and that's going to be a double play as Bernie Allen is tagged out by the first baseman, Matty Alou, and that's 2 outs. Well, the Athletics definitely needed that, and that's an L3 unassisted double play. The other runners hold. Now 2 down. The next batter is White. Yes, there is a triple play and rare play. Yes, there is. Hamilton will go ahead and pitch to White. Runners at second and third. Yankees explode here in the top of the 7th. Strategy, nothing on the 13. Hamilton will pitch. Hamilton, 6-2, against the switch right. That's a walk plus 10, and it's ball 4. He will walk White on that. And the A's cannot get out of the inning, and now it's up to Bloomberg. Bloomberg is 0 for 2 with a walk. Once again, the bases are loaded. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum are stunned. Swoboda on at third, Clark on at second, White on at first. 5-2 Yankees. Strategy, nothing on the 6. They're going to stick with Hamilton to pitch to Bloomberg. Fans will go ahead and hope for a good pitch. Hamilton, 6-1, walk, 5. He walks in a run, ball 4. Swoboda will trot on home. And the runners will move station to station. It's 6-2 Yankees. Stadium barfs. Blech. And the A's have batted around. And here comes Coliseum, who led off the inning with a bomb. He's 1 for 3. Still 2 outs here. 6-2 Yankees. And right now, Oakland can't believe this. This would be a huge win for the Yankees if they can beat Catfish Hunter, even though the rest of the A's pitching staff is still pretty stacked. Hamilton will go ahead and pitch to Coliseum. Strategy rolls are now off. Hamilton, 4-5. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-5, and it's a blank. We will have a rare play with men on. Rare plays, men on. 36. Center fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolved as a D8 range play. The center fielder is Angel Mangual. He was good, but he's crashing into the wall in this case. His range is a 4. He's got it, and that's going to save 3 runs, and the inning is going to be over. He crashes into the wall. It does not say check for injury. He is okay, and he makes a great play at the wall. What a play by Angel Mangual to end the inning, and that'll be a fly out to center field. 4 runs, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 4 walks, and a solo bomb by Johnny Coliseum. 6-2 Yankees. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow on the network, we will get right back we will stay in the junior circuit. Tomorrow night, it will be game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Dick Drago will be going for the Royals, and Marty Patton will be going for the Red Sox. That will be tomorrow's game on the network as we now begin the game 2s of the Division Series round. So that should be pretty good and interesting tomorrow. So game 2 of the ALDS, the Royals and the Red Sox. The Royals lead that series 1-0. Right now, the Yankees are looking to pull off an upset here in game 1 of this series. If the Yankees win it, okay, 3 of the 4 visiting teams will have won game 1. The only one that did not was the Cubs, and that crazy game against the Reds. Dave Duncan leads off for the Athletics. He is 1 for 2. Yankees need a pitcher, and they're looking pretty good here. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Fred Bean. 1 win, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 2.34 ERA. Bean will be the second Yankee pitcher. Duncan will go ahead and bat. Bottom of the seventh, 6-2 Yankees. Bean, 6-4, strikeout one, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will be a K for Bean, one down. Next batter is Kubiak. Kubiak is 0 for 2. Bean will go ahead and he will pitch. Bean, 6-5, against the switch left. That's a base hit right up the middle. It's a single for Kubiak. Kubiak will go ahead and get a hit. His first hit of the postseason. Pinch hitter coming in for Dave Hamilton. He will leave the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Athletics will be Mike Epstein. 270 average, 26 homers, 70 RBIs. Infield is at double play. Strategy rolls are off. Kubiak on at first. Yankees lead 6-2. Bean, a 2-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus 10. And that will walk Epstein. And now the A's got something going on. So he walks Epstein. And now the batter is Campaneris. Campy is 2 for 3, a single and a double here. Infield is still a double play, but now the A's got something going on with one out. Bean will go ahead and pitch. Strategy rolls are off. Bean, 5-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-6. It's a ground ball to second. 2, 3, 4. Shortstop pivot, Michael 0, 1-4, double play. No, a ground ball to second will get picked up by Clark. He's not going to get the double play. He goes to first to get the out, 2 down. The runners will advance on the ground out to second. And now the A's got to get these runs in. They'll be up to Rudy. Rudy is 1 for 3. Kubiak on at third, Epstein on at second. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping the A's can get some runs back here. Down 6-2. Bean sets up and he will pitch. Bean, 3-1. That is a double that's a question mark. Righty, 1-18's a base hit up the middle. That's a 13. The A's are going to get 2 runs. Rudy hits a base hit right past the pitcher. Kubiak and Epstein will both score. It's 6-4. Here come the A's. As the Athletics will get 2 back. That's a 2 RBI single for Rudy. And boy, did the A's need that to get back into this game. Now 6-4. As Rudy gets a couple of runs in there. And now here's Reggie. Reggie is 0 for 3. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, but now a 6-4 game. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 9. Rudy stays where he is. Bean will pitch. Bean, 6-6, wild pitch. Yep, that's a 5, and Rudy goes to second. First wild pitch of the game. Rudy now in scoring position for the Athletics. Re-roll the strat. Nothing happening again. Rudy on at second. Bean will go ahead and he will pitch. Bean, 4-1. Wild pitch. Not this time. That 18 is ball 2. Bean will try again. As John Ellis says, simmer down here. Simmer down. You've already given up 2 runs. Bean with the pitch. 4-5, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 2 hits, a walk, and a wild pitch, but the A's are back into this at 6-4 after 7. Top of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees will be John Ellis, and he got a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Athletics do need a pitcher. And let's see what's going to be. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Gary Weslowski. No wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 2.04 ERA. Weslowski is going to be the 3rd A's pitcher. And he will pitch to John Ellis here. Waslewski did make the postseason roster. Top of the 8th, 6-4. Got a good ball game here. Sports Time Machine. Utah Mike joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. 6-4. Waslewski with the pitch. 5-4. That's an automatic out. And it's going to be a ground out to third base, taken care of there by Sal Bando. And he will throw it over for the out, 1 down. Next batter is Michael. Michael is 0 for 2 with a walk. Waslewski, 6-6. Walk plus 10, and that 5 is ball 4. So he goes ahead and walks Michael. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Fred Bean. Yankees going to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Celerino Sanchez, 248 average and 22 RBIs in 72. Michael on at first. Infield is at double play. Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Strategy rolls are back. That's a 20, but Waslewski has no pickoff ratings. He will concentrate on the batter. Waslewski, 2-6, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the second out of the inning as Sanchez goes down on K's. And now here's Clark. And Clark is already off to a very good start this postseason. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Strategy roll. And that's a 6. Nothing happening with Michael. He'll stay put. Waslewski will pitch. Waslewski, 3-6, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. Nice job by Waslewski. Nothing across except the walk. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Sal Bando leads off for the Athletics, and he is 0 for 3. Yankees need a pitcher, and they're going to go ahead and bring out the closer now and try to get 6 outs, and it's going to be Sparky Lyle. 9 wins, 5 losses, 35 saves, a 1.92 ERA. Lyle does not bat for a while, so Sparky Lyle will come out now. So they're going to go with Lyle here. And we're in the bottom of the 8th inning, 6-4 Yankees. Bando will go ahead and hit against Lyle. Lyle, 4-2, hit by pitch. No, the 15 is high. Bando, 4-3, and it's a ground out to second base. Clark will go ahead and get it, and he will throw it over for the out. One down. And the next batter is Alou. Alou is 1 for 3. Lyle, he'll go ahead and pitch. Lyle, 5-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Alou, 6-3. And against the lefty, it's a base hit. That's hit past second base. And Alou will get to first. Second straight hit for Alou in the ball game. Now 2 for 4. And now the batter is Mangual. Mangual is 1 for 3, infield double play. There is 1 out. Alou on it first. He had 13 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Lyle will go ahead and pitch to Mangual. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a big-time hit. Lyle, 4-5, strikeout 11, and that just missed. Mangual, 3-3, it's a fly ball to center field, and Bobby Mercer will come up a little bit and put it away, 2 down. Now the batter is Duncan, and Duncan is 1 for 3. He's got a single. They're going to let him hit because he's got massive home run power. So he will bat against Lyle. If Lyle makes a mistake, that ball is gone. Alou on at first base. Still 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 6-4. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Alou stays where he is. Lyle very good at preventing steal, very good at holding runners. Lyle with the pitch. Lyle, 4-2, hit by pitch, 3. No, Duncan is an 8, but -10 makes him makes a -2. Duncan gets the swing. 4-2, and it's a ground ball to third. Bernie Allen will get that, take his time, throws to first to get Duncan, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit. And the Yankees have a 6-4 lead. We go to the top of the ninth. Gary Waslewski, he can still pitch to a number of batters yet. He's not tired. Bernie Allen is the leadoff batter. They got left switch. I think I'm going to leave Waslewski in there. I think I'm going to leave him in there. Let me see if I want to. Yeah, he's going to stay in there. Remember, the Athletics do not have a big bullpen. They have the smallest bullpen in the entire postseason. They have a lot of batters, but not that many pitchers. So, gonna have to play the A's as I think they would back then. So Gary Waslewski will stay out there for the Athletics. Bernie Allen will lead off. He's 1 for 3, a home run and a walk. So the A's hoping that Waslewski can do the job. They're not going to go with fingers just yet. Why not? Waslewski, 3-3, home run chance. Lefty, 1-2. The 16 is too high. That would have been automatic. Allen, 6-5. He grounds it to first base. That'll get taken care of by Alou. And he will take it to the bag himself. Next up is Mercer. Mercer is 0 for 4, looking for his first hit. No, they're not running out of outs. I only say that in a clinching game. Waslewski will pitch. Waslewski, 3-1, range play. Mercer, 4-1, ground ball to first base. This time it's hit to Matty Alou. His range is a 3. That's a 2. Nice play by Alou. Waslewski will come over there. Alou throws it to him, and that is out number 2. Nice play by Matty to take away a possible hit. Now the batter is White, and White is 2 for 3, a single and a double, and a walk. 2 down. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping Gary Waslewski continues to get the job done. Waslewski with the pitch. 1-1. Walk plus 10, and that 10 is ball 4, and White will trot to first. That's the second walk that White has gotten. And now Waslewski's got to be careful with Bloomberg. Bloomberg is 0 for 2. He's walked twice, though, and he's very capable of hitting a bomb. White on at second. Strategy rolls are now off. Waslewski will concentrate on Bloomberg. Jeff Merklin joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Waslewski with the pitch. 5-3. That's a walk. The 15, that is too high. Bloomberg, 4-2, and it's flied to center field. And Angel Mangual will come under it. He'll make the play and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. But the Yankees holding on to a 6-4 lead. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Yankees 3 outs away from taking the home field in this ALDS. Ted Kubiak is the leadoff batter, but they're going to bring him back, as they'll need a second baseman if this game goes any further. And let's see, coming on to pinch hit for the Athletics will be Tim Cullen, 261 average and 15 RBIs. His job is to get on base. PFL QR joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Lyle will go ahead and pitch to Cullen. Lyle can pitch to 3 batters before fatigue, but they say he can go. Sparky trying to get a big-time save here at Oakland Coliseum. The Oakland Athletics were the #1 team in the replay, but right now the Yankees are saying not so fast, guys. And how many times in the last few years that we've watched baseball at the #1 team has not made it to the next round? Can we say the Los Angeles Dodgers the last couple of years? Yeah, what does 100 wins in the regular season mean? Nothing. Lyle will pitch to Cullen. Lyle, 6-4. That's a possible error. Cullen, 2-6. It's a ground ball hit to third base. That ball is hit to Bernie Allen. His error rating is an 11. That's an 18. He won't make it. He's got it and throws to first for the out. One down. Bernie Allen does not make an error. Tim Cullen actually can play second base. He'll come in if necessary if the game goes any further. Pinch hitter coming in for Gary Waslewski now. And the A's going back to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Mike Hegan. 329 average, a homer, and 5 RBIs. Hegan very capable of getting a hit. He will come on and bat here against Lyle. One down, bottom of the ninth, 6-4. Lyle will go ahead and it will pitch. Lyle, 4-1. That's a question mark. Lefty, 1-5. A base hit past the pitcher. The 7 is too high. Hegan, 6-4, and he grounds it right to the pitcher. Lyle will get that through to first, out number 2. 2 down. And now it's up to Bert Campaneris. Campaneris is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. The Yankees are trying to become the third lower seed to beat the higher seed in the first game of the LDS round. The Astros did it. The Royals did it. The Yankees trying to do it. The only team that didn't do it was the Cubs in one heck of a game against the Reds. Lyle will pitch to Campaneris. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a big-time hit. Lyle will pitch. Lyle, 1-3, strikeout 11. That will miss. Campaneris, 6-6, and it's a ground ball to third. Getting over there is Bernie Allen. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Yankees will take game 1 of this series against the A's, 6-4. Stadium barfs. Blech. So another home field is stolen, and the Yankees now take a 1-0 series lead in this series against the Athletics. And right now, the fans here at Oakland Coliseum said, wait a minute, we had over 100 some odd wins, and we lose to the Yankees today with Catfish on the mound? Inside pitch can be a little finicky in a short series, and we've already seen that with how many postseasons I've had and how many interesting results we've gotten. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Mel Stottlemyre. He'll go ahead and get the win. Catfish Hunter takes the loss. Stottlemyre goes to 1-0, and Hunter goes to 0-1. No hold for Bean for allowing a couple of runs, but Sparky Lyle will wind up with the save, his first of the postseason. So the Yankees will go ahead and get the win here and take a 1-0 series lead. Tomorrow night, Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. The Royals lead that series 1-0. Dick Drago will be going for the Royals, and Marty Patton will be going for the Red Sox. Probably a must-win game for Boston, as you don't want to go back to Municipal Stadium down 0-2. Some big games coming up for a lot of teams in the second game of the round. What will happen tomorrow night? Drago and Patton, Royals and Red Sox, Game 2 of that series. Be there or be square. PFLQR, Tracy Meehan, VW Productions, David Vega, Clee Baseball Fan, Sports Time Machine, Jeff Merklin, Ryan Sullivan, Doug Hunt, Brian B. Let's see here, Doug Sessoms, DB, and Jim Connell, Dan Atkins, and let's see here, Phoenix Knight, and Joel Turney. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Yankees go ahead and take the first one here. A 6-4 win for the Yankees. They lead this American League Division Series 1-0. See you tomorrow.